Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Total Brohammer, and it's time for our daily Warhammer 1v1 quick battle. Alright, so I'm feeling some Empire today, and it looks like we're fighting Christian on Karak Ungor. It looks like he's going to go Clan Angren, pretty much a faction that the Empire can't beat unless they bring unless the player's really bad, or unless the Empire brings like that Gelt build. But let's see the map. Alright, well, you know, if he wants to do me like that, then I'm gonna do him like this. Let's go ahead and get Boris, because I want a healing lord that causes some terror. I'm also going to grab... Who do we want here? Who do we want? Being able to slow people would be really nice. Let's go ahead and grab a light wizard. And we are simply going to bring Ned of Amentok, and we're going to throw him in the air because I want him to have high mobility. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4 great cannons. We're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 handgunners. We're going to grab the Sigmar's Sons, a couple flagellants, a couple swordsmen, and a couple spearmen. And you can see the strategy here. We're going to go wide, try to spread them out, and try to out-artillery duel them. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see what we can do. It's definitely a hard matchup for the Empire. Karakungor. Time to beat the dwarves on their own turf, hopefully. We will show them the way the devil brought us. You know I have to make reference to my favorite meme at least once in the video. It's just want to be Total Brohammer without the Ugandan Knuckles names, even if they died like 2 months ago. All right, so let's go ahead and spread out our cannons then. And if he has a traditional dwarven build, those rocks may actually block us. If he has a traditional dwarven build, then this could be quite useful, so make sure we get some good range in there, because we want to start firing immediately. And let's get our light wizard. We'll have him in the middle here with Boris, and we'll have spearmen on the edges here. We'll have Sigmar's Sons in the center, some flagellants every now and again, as well as some swordsmen every now and again. I'll have our flappers more in the back, because I don't want them to take initial fire. And we'll start spreading out our handgunners. So we're going to have them kind of up front. And we're going to try to make him come to us here. So since handgunners are no good in melee, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my handgunners on skirmish mode, which is something you don't often see me do, because skirmish mode really works, but it works better on infantry than it does on cav, because infantry are slower, and if they're being charged by other infantry, they usually have more time to react. But we'll see. The dwarves don't have cav, so it should work in this situation. Let's go ahead and put these guys in a group and start that battle. So his army is slightly smaller than ours, but every dwarf warrior is probably worth about 3 Empire soldiers, so we'll see. Not to mention dwarves have a lot more shields than the Empire and a lot more armor, and that's well, I guess that's why they're worth so much more. Alright, so we do have the dwarves over here, and what we're gonna do is move our formation up and get in gun range of them. Go ahead and have you start moving. So it looks like 2 of our cannons are out of range here. Let's start trying to break down this flank over here. Alright, let's go ahead and actually shoot up these thunderers, and I'll have 2 of them shoot at these, and 2 of them shoot at these ones. Man, and look how much damage they've already done. So let's just get my infantry in there as fast as we can. I wonder if they've taken out any cannons. Dwarven cannons are just so accurate compared to Empire cannons. Wow. Alright. So what we're going to do here, at the very least, his front line does not have shields. Let's go ahead and get set up right here. And let's go see if we can bait out some shots with Boris. You know what? It'd be a better idea to bait off with the Pegasus, as he is far faster. And we'll start shooting at these guys. You guys can go ahead and start shooting at them. You guys can come around this side, and you guys can move up here. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure you're moving to actually dodge. You can dodge some shots here. Let's have Boris keep on moving as well. Have you moving back and forth. If my opponent wants to sit there, then I'm kind of okay with that. As you can see, we're wasting a lot of his shots here. Let's get on the edge of his fire, because we'll get more damage mitigation like that. He'll miss more shots because we'll have more time to dodge the shots. But man, those cannons are accurate. He wasn't even aiming at me. He was aiming at those cannons back there. So let's get this guy to just go back and forth. And yeah, this is not working so well, is it? These guys are walking for some reason. Don't know why that is. Let's see what we can do here. It looks like our guns aren't doing... These guys have probably been hit by 6 volleys from handgunners, but they're just not doing too well. Go ahead and move these guys up a little bit closer. Let's see what we can get. As you can see, he's taken out pretty much 2 cannons already. These guys can get back on their cannon here. Where is our caster? Let's get you. Make sure you keep on moving. And you guys, we got them over the crest. Let's go ahead and get on the side here. Man, I gotta say, these handgunners, I don't know why. Why are they doing so little damage to these dwarves? You know what? These guys have a fine angle. Very strange. Okay, so I have 3 handgunners shooting at these guys, and I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bit faster damage on that. So let's get all my infantry up a little bit closer. Looks like we did rout off one of his handgunners momentarily. He did pop his damage negation rune, but it doesn't look like it's going to do too much as my opponent there. Man, what's hitting these guys? Is that just Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin? Must be a cannon, huh? It's got to be a cannon hitting them as well. Let's go ahead and start shooting at these. And we'll finishing off those guys over there. So what are our cannons doing? These guys can start shooting at the archers now. Let's go ahead and start all shooting at these guys. And you can get on your cannon. Move you up. And let's get Boris in there. And you know what? He's got no Slayer, so we'll be able to just run in there and then run out. And if he wants to target Boris, I'm fine with that, because he has healing. But man, it's taking a long time for handgunners to take out Longbeards. Let's go ahead and run after those guys. And yeah. And let's run right into this guy. What's this guy? A Rune Lord. Not afraid of him at all. Let's go ahead and run into these cannons. Try to get him off of that cannon. And we're just going to go ahead and pull out. Let's get these handgunners back, and you can start shooting at these Longbeards. These handgunners can keep on shooting at those Longbeards. And they can also keep on shooting at these Longbeards. Pull you back and get into these guys right here. We're doing pretty okay. Let's bring you up. So a long atrocious battle here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, those are iron breakers. That's cool. I don't even remember shooting at those guys. So I don't know how we do damage to them, but I like it. So let's start running our infantry in then. As he has decided that he might not actually be able to win this engagement here. Alright, so let's run into these guys. And we're taking down these iron breakers over here. Let's go hit these foilers. And yeah, these guys are on skirmish mode, so let's bring you back here and get into them. You guys can move around this edge, and so can you guys. You can keep on shooting at these guys. Let's bring you up. Let's bring you up. And it looks like we're going to get surrounded on these dwarf warriors. Though honestly, these dwarf warriors might be able to beat both of those groups. Let's go ahead and pull Boris out and start shooting at the... Is the Rune Lord? No, the Rune Lord. Let's go ahead and just shoot at these iron breakers over here. So this guy is not on his cannon. Let's get him on the cannon. So it looks like this is working pretty well. Go ahead and try to get out of here. And we'll get into this cannon crew as well. We'll start shooting at these iron breakers. And these guys are just going to keep on running. That's fine with me. We'll have these 2 cannons help these guys out. Let's go ahead and bring our light wizard out over there and get Boris on the guns. And yes, okay, it looks like it's working, guys. I hope it is, at least. Let's bring you guys this way, and these guys ignored my orders. Oh, we actually did beat those Dwarven warriors. Let's start shooting at the Norglings. Oh, Norglings Ironbreakers, yeah. So let's get those off the field. Let's bring these flagellants over this way, and let's run into these guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop a net of Ammontok over here, get these guys over here, and we'll actually turn these guys around to help them out. Bring you in over here and get you on these guys. So let's have you shoot and you shoot instead of just standing there. And we'll have these flagellants get in there as well. Let's go ahead and get into these guys, and it looks like those Dwarf warriors are being thrown off, and my opponent is indeed going to quit. So, you know, those handgunners took a lot longer and a lot more volleys to take down those longbeards than I thought, but in the end it did indeed work out for us. So let's look at that battle breakdown. And you know, I don't know, it's not the most fun way to play. I honestly don't like doing this, but you know, the dwarves just have such an advantage over the Empire, but that you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so Boris got 28 kills over here. I was expecting my light wizard to do a little bit better at dodging, but it wasn't working out too well, so I did pull him out. But you know, wasted some shots on him, I guess. Boris over here with the regeneration doing just fine. Did a lot of disruption as far as their cannons and guns go. And, you know, I realized a little bit too late that he didn't have anything fast to really pin me down. He did have the master rune of, what was it called? I don't remember. But he had the slowing. Wrath and Ruin, that's it. And he could have used that, but I still think that Boris probably would have gotten away once it wore off. And as you can see, my fodder infantry did pretty okay at just holding the line, and I didn't actually lose much of them. I lost a lot of gunners, but my gunners also got a lot of kills. And my cannons, despite being far inferior to the Dwarven cannons, did rack up quite a few kills, especially, yeah, well, not a ton for the price. I guess that's okay for the price. But, you know, I had to bring 4 of them to really make good use out of them. But, you know, as far as cost effectiveness goes, the Empire's not the best. But we were able to beat a faction that is much stronger than us and is a really good matchup against us. So I'm pretty happy with that. But, yeah, that's going to be all for this one, guys. This is John Tom for Total Brohammer, signing out.